right. So the Hornets, Grizzlies, and Blazers are looking to acquire the number one, or not number one, the number 3 pick from the Rockets. And we know that the Grizzlies are not interested in trading Marcus Smart. Report is that, I think, where is it? This one, yeah. At the same time, Grizzlies not interested in trading Marcus Smart. Raphael Stone, M.A. Udoka are fans of Marcus Smart. So what does that mean? Does that mean they're going to go out and get him? It's going to be that easy? I think the right here, if I were the Grizzlies, I think Marcus Smart's the guy that they wanted for a while. So unless you really believe in, the Grizzlies want to trade up to get Donovan Clingan. The Blazers, I believe Clingan probably too. The Hornets, I don't know who they would be trading up for. I don't think the Hornets should do this. And what are the Hornets going to offer the Rockets in a trade that's going to entice them? It's not Davis Bertans. It's not Grant Williams, Cody Martin, Vasilij Micic, Nick Richards, Trey Mann, Nick Smith, or Poku, and then the rest of the guys I don't think are available for trade. So you're not gonna get anything from Charlotte. So we're taking Charlotte out of that conclusion. Now, and I think Memphis, even if they don't offer Marcus Smart, which is fine. I know M.A. Udoka loves him. I think you can still offer Luke Kennard. And the thing with Luke Kennard is his deal has like a bunch of incentives in it, and maybe that like entices him to play better. But you can offer a combination of things. Luke Kennard, Brandon Clark, John Conchar, Zaire Williams, Santi Aldama, Derrick Rose, Jake LaRavia, Vince Williams, and Gigi Jackson. Any of those players would be the guys that could be available for trade. And if you're all I think is, when you look right here, if you're the Rockets, I think Luke Kennard, Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama are all guys that interest me. And I think also the draft assets that they could potentially give them aren't that bad. So if we, for example, wanted to go to our handy dandy screen of Fanspo, we'll be able to pull up a trade, and this trade would be Rockets. Where is Houston? Boom. Houston's already on the board, and we're going to go ahead with the team that I've said the best is Memphis. The other team we saw earlier was the Blazers, but the Blazers will do as the dark horse, because we'll talk about it in a second, because the Blazers have a lot of assets, but it's the 3rd pick they want. All right, you trade it to the Grizzlies, and you're going to throw on salary. Jock Landale's on a non-guaranteed, and you throw on also who else is on a cheap deal that you just want to shred their salary? Jae'Sean Tate. And then you would say, give us Luke Kennard, because we need 3-point shooting. And I don't know if Santi Aldama, I feel like Santi Aldama or Brandon Clark would be their guy. I think the Grizzlies really like Brandon Clark. And I think if you're trading up and you're going to get, I think Santi Aldama gets pushed as the odd man out. So this is the deal that I'm thinking. And then the Grizzlies, they clearly are going to have to send pick 9. And because this is a weak draft, maybe they do, because they don't need all these second-round picks. They give them 2 second-round picks in this year's draft, and they give them a second-round pick in 2030 and a second-round pick in 27. So they get 4 second-round picks, equivalents to a first, and you do this deal. So the Rockets walk away with Luke Kennard, Santi Aldama, and the 9th pick, the 39th, and the 58th pick. So if they wanted to they could also ask for different second-round picks, or just turn around and trade these second-round picks. Then you, as the Grizzlies, you get Jock Landale, who you could cut. He has a non-guaranteed contract, and Jae'Sean Tate, who's a multi-positional defender and the 3rd pick, then you get Donovan Clingan. And then Santi Adama, who is a backup, would hop into the backup 4-5 rotation, and all you would need to do is find, another back. You still have Steven Adams, so not a bad trade in my opinion. Seriously, not a bad one. And I feel like it's one that could maybe help them out a bit. So let's go ahead and talk about the next thing. So the next report that we're hearing specifically